First of all, bongo. I need the bongo. There he is. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Nice. Nice. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we wait for freaking OBS.
The autofocus.
Nope. I thought I did, but I don't think it worked. So I need to figure out. I need to figure out why it's not working. Cause like, oh, I don't like that one. No, it's too bright. There we go. Playing with my light a little bit.
Did you also turn off auto white balance?
Nope. I need to. Yeah, that lighting works. We'll go with that. Hey, I'm a professional, okay? Don't question me. Don't question my professionalism. Also, sup, Emmy, Crow, Lily. I don't know if Lily is still not lurking, but she put the lurk. They put the lurk thing in the chat. So, yeah. Anyways, I need to turn this into an expert map. Somehow. I don't know how. We're gonna figure it out. I don't feel like this section needs any changing, though. Yo, Emmy, person who plays expert maps. Is this crossover okay? You should let me know.
Yeah, should be fine.
Dope. Because I use it a lot. Okay. Okay. This section should be fine as well, because I already nerfed it. So this...
Usually the avoid crossovers is like the fast spammy crossovers.
Okay. Good to know. Let's bump you up to here now. I don't know if this note string is too fast for expert. I know it. I think I have a good way to nerf
Also,
it though.
I forgot about this map, lol.
That's because it's been so long since I've worked on it. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I don't like that, actually. That doesn't go out far enough. So we're just gonna do some of this precision placement nonsense. And we could probably honestly just do that. And then we can go with this. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work well. I don't really know where expert players lie in this map, to be honest. Honestly, something like that, honestly.
I play expert, but I have never seen mapping like this. Very interesting. I kind of think of it as don't ask expert players to make as many harsh/intense movements as master.
Makes sense. Yeah, this map is the song is complicated. It's got so many things going on at once, which is part of the problem. Which is why down mapping is going to be a bit of a challenge. But
He's down mapping now, so the base is a master map at Karen Rambo.
yeah. If we look at the master gets pretty complicated. Also, sup, Karen? Welcome to the stream. Like, if I skip ahead in master, like, this is what the master map looks like. It's very dense. It's exceptionally dense. Yes. Yep.
Yes.
So there's just a lot going on in this map. Like the hi-hat. There's a hi-hat right here that kicks in.
Also sup.
Sup, Jaster?
Almost as dense as JA. I mean.
Oh, shots fired.
Hi, Jaster.
Also, this hi-hat is gonna be either so satisfying or so bad. just freaking so many notes. Anyways, so I need to make this playable in expert, and it's a mess. You know what we can do here, actually, to make this easier? We can do that. And then we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna pop you over here.
I agree with sharp movements or quick changes in direction.
Okay. Good to know. I think to make this a little bit more master friendly, I mean expert friendly, we're going to do some of this. Which will make this a little bit more readable. And a little bit less intense.
Yeah, that's been the main difference I've seen with expert vs master players. You hide a lot of notes, I think.
This map has some notes that are a little bit harder to see. I've double checked them and they're not vision blocks, so you can still see them coming, but you do have to kind of weave your hands in and out of each other. And that's part of what I'm trying to fix for expert, because it's doable in master. Like if you can read at a master level, then you can read this map. But for expert,
I do love your master maps.
there's it needs to be a little bit less tricky to read. Why, thank you. Glad you do. We're actually going to bump this.
Also, hi Karen Rambo.
And then
I
we're going to
forgot say
go
hi, LOL.
and make this a little bit less steep. That we can just get rid of. Then we're going to bump this up a little bit. This
Hi, it's okay, I generally lurk.
needs to be a little bit less tricky. Let's bump that back down. Honestly, and then if we just put that that clap on the snare, on the red instead of the blue. I can't talk. That's way better. That's way better. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna apply it back over here. Right at the beginning of the chorus, when it first happens. So I need that. Okay. Let's grab that over here. Where is it? Okay. Oh, that needs to change as well, that's right. The other problem with mapping this song is it's very repetitive. This can go back over here. Okay. Let's do this. The song is so repetitive. Okay.
Yeet. I like the first bit of the song, and then I'm like, it's still going?
Right? Okay. I think we just get rid of this. And that. And then this. And then this just... Then this just needs to be like that. Then the best way to nerf this is actually just going to be to make it faster. Because that'll make this not a crossover. And then we're going to pull this over a little bit. Oh, wait a second. Those are triplets, aren't they? Like that. Is that triplets? It is. Okay, we're good. That's what I thought.
Why do you take out the crossovers? Or did you just move them?
Mainly because with how fast your hands are already moving, those crossovers are pretty. They're pretty brutal. They're definitely master difficulty crosses, just because there's not much time to see them coming, and your hands are already moving relatively quickly on the rails. So hitting crossovers while moving that quickly is pretty hard for expert players. Um, so safer crossovers I'll keep, but this map's crossovers are generally pretty harsh.
At 180 it's fast LOL.
Yeah, if it wasn't 180 BPM, I'd be keeping a lot more of them. But just because the song is so... It's kind of hard to keep crossovers and have them be fair for expert and hard.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see. Oops.
That glass break sound is so nice.
It is. I think in order to have this... I think in order to have this be easier to read, we need to move that note onto that rail. I mean, I suppose the other option is to do this. And let's see, where is it? Something like this. Nah, wait, we need those. We need that to be in halves in order for it to work well. That's not right looking. Why doesn't that look right? Oh, that's why. Nope, that's definitely not why. Actually, that looks better. Okay. So we just gotta get rid of that, to be honest. Where is it? Let's make that easier to select. That's what's wrong. That's better. Is it this that I'm missing? Okay. We're gonna make that not a crossover. That's a fine crossover. I might nerf that hit a little bit. Okay, so if we hit that... In order to make this crossover fair for Expert, though, I need to have this blue go up. Actually, that's still not very fair. That's better. Okay, so that part actually needs to be changed in master as well. About right here. There we go. That's the right length. Glad I noticed that. That would have been a little bit funky otherwise. Okay. Okay, so... I need to figure out how true to the master difficulty I want to stay. Theoretically... Oh, that... I might actually want to nerf that.
Hello, hello.
Sup, Daylight? Welcome to the stream.
Hi at Daylight Silence.
So that's way better. Okay. Okay, now I need to fix those drums. I might need to go back and nerf the round. The rest of these for expert, because I feel like they're just a teeny bit too fast. In hard, I might have to remove them altogether. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. All right. Let's grab the same build from earlier. Is this the same all the way to the end? I don't remember. Looks like it. Okay. So the chorus is exactly the same. Which is good for some reasons and bad for others. But you know, it allows me to do this, so I ain't complaining. Okay, so that's not too bad. And now we just gotta do the thing, the ending thing. And after that, we can get started on hard.
The flow in your maps are amazing.
Thank you. Takes a lot of practice, but once you get a feel for it, it's not actually too hard to make stuff flowy. Just to make this easier to read. Might actually be best to do it like that. I don't like that, actually, because this occupies a lot of the player's vision.
I just got someone new into the game and was really happy some of your maps had a normal/hard difficulty for him to play.
That is good. That is good. More players is good. And I'm glad my lower difficulties are seeing some use then. Because, I mean, people are always going to play at normal and hard, but most people that play at normal and hard don't know to look for my maps, if that makes sense. So, I'm glad that that worked out. Oh, hey, freaking, whoops. Whoops. Can I get away with that? Okay. Is it just the same? It is. Well, that makes that easier.
Yeah. It's surprisingly hard to find normal and hard custom songs. Makes sense though.
Yeah. Does definitely make sense. That's generally how it goes with most rhythm games. Just because, if you're mapping customs, it usually means you have a lot of experience with the game. And it means you want to map something that you want to play. And if you have a lot of experience with the game, that means you're mapping harder difficulties. It's the curse of rhythm games.
When you get the chance later, I don't know how to respond to Mimi's comment NGL.
Mimi's comment? Where?
Comp Discord LOL.
Hmm.
I don't know if I should just ignore it.
I don't know.
Am kinda annoyed though.
I mean, I would be too. I'll take a closer look at it later, and give you my thoughts on it. But I don't want to do that on stream. Mainly, I don't want to get distracted from mapping.
Yeah, that's why I said later LOL.
I wanted to see what it was about a little bit. I think I'm happy with this. Time to down map for hard. Boom. I think we're gonna do this.
Are you doing full spread?
Yes, this one's gonna have full spread. So we're gonna do that. I freaking put away OBS. There it is. Now I can see what the camera is saying.
Nicey.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. There was something else I was going to do next, but real quick. So let's go back to that difficulty. And let's see what's up with these spinny bits. That's the technical term. Okay. That's not it. That's really not it. Okay. Where is it? I need this select down to 4. There we go. Okay, so that's that nerf. Because I forgot to nerf that. And then where else does that happen in this map? There's this section which I pulled it from, so this section coming up right here should be fine. So that should all be fine. Does it happen anywhere else? I don't think it does. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay, so that's a nerf to that. The only problem is I think that that's going to be We can check if that's a vision block later, actually. So, okay, so I need to actually... From this first part, I'm actually going to highlight the rest of the map real quick and then just copy paste that in. Because I forgot to nerf that before switching it over back to hard. Okay, that should be all of the nerfs that I made. Should be about here. This will take a second for it to process. Boom. Okay. And then we are going to nerf these by a lot. I'm not 100% sure whether or not this is going to be acceptable. So we're going to try to nerf that a little bit.
Maybe keep going in the same direction instead.
Tempting. That's probably what I'm going to do for normal. Not sure I want to do it for this map, though. I mean, for this difficulty. This one, though.
Do you ever change the grid size while mapping?
No. If you need to play something that's not on the grid, just use precision placement. It's not very effective to change grid size, especially since grid size doesn't scale from the center. See, look, it lines up like perfectly in the center. If I do this, it's clear to see. So like the grid lines up perfectly here. It's even on all sides. But if I were to go and change it, look how the notes don't line up in the center of the grid anymore. Like that's just so weird. So like mirroring and stuff like that is just super awkward to work with. And so it's just not worth it. So I always keep the grid on full size and just use precision placement if I ever need to precisely place something. Wait, I have an idea.
Yup. If I change it uses top left origin.
Yeah. There's something on the wish list. Fasty put it there. At my recommendation, actually, to fix that. So hopefully they do that. Okay. I actually have an idea to make this part feel more fair, very hard. Now we just do this. And now we go boom. That's way more fair.
I thought about putting it on wish list. Also, why not radial grid?
Like a circular grid? Like, yeah, circular grid? I think I have the answer to that. The problem with doing something like radial grid is that it would make the grid scale strangely. How do you put it? I think it would just look more deceiving, to be honest. Because it's like, if you were to scale the grid radially, then you would have like these weird grid spaces.
So you can easily do orbs in a circular pattern.
Well, you can already do orbs pretty easily in a circular pattern. Like, the problem is if you were to scale the grid radially, then you would have a lot more precision and clutter near the center of the grid, and you would have a lot less precision the further away from the center you get. Not to
Precision would be closer at the center of the circle, and you'd lose precision at the edges. Asterisk precision.
Yeah, like it. I mean, I beat you to it. The other problem with that is that the grid spaces themselves wouldn't be actual squares, right? They'd be little trapezoids. They'd be wider at the bottom. So putting a freaking orb in the center of that it would look more deceiving. So you'd be like, oh, if I place this here, then the orb's going to be exactly there. But just because of how the grid spaces would be shaped, it would be like slightly off-centered towards the like top of said like trapezoidal shape. So that would be kind of awkward to work with. So it would basically, if you wanted stuff to move also something to point out, if I were to make like a rail here, and I were to move it like one note space away, or like 2 grid spaces away every fourth, then this rail is a pretty even speed through the whole rail. But if I were to do that same thing further out in the grid, then it would be faster moving. So if you wanted 2 things to move at the same speed, if you wanted like a left and a right hand rail to move at the same speed, or you wanted the same rail to move at the same speed spaced further out towards the edge of the grid, then they would actually move at different speeds just because it has more distance to cover to reach the same number of grid spaces towards the edge. So overall, just not really worth it. Also, you can already make really circular patterns always. All of these patterns are made with the grid spacing. So like this circle, and these curves, and that curve, and that curve, and this curve, all of them are made with the grid already on. So you can pretty easily do circular patterns with the square grid. It just takes a little bit of practice. So I hope that clears things up a little bit. Honestly, this section already looks pretty hard friendly.
Yet it actually becomes pretty easy to do smooth curves/spirals once you get used to the grid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. That wouldn't work with 2 hands.
I actually kind of want to nerf this. There we go, that's a little better. Which means I can do that. Actually, it's probably best to do this. Which means I can copy this. Did not mean to hit that. Okay, save. Okay. Yeah, let's hit that. Then we're gonna hit this, like so. Let's hit you up here, actually. Let's continue to simplify this, I think. Get out of here. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's try that. That's better suited for hard, significantly so. Okay. I feel like this song is going to be really easy to map master for, which I've already done. Really easy to map hard for, and really easy to map easy for. But I feel like normal and expert are going to be very difficult to get right. Because like I already did expert, but that took some time. And also, it's still probably, like, just looking at it, I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit too much. So I'm going to have to go back and find, like, little small things to tweak. But I can't really tweak small things on that map anymore, because I've already tweaked all the small things I can. So anything else that needs to be nerfed is going to require some major overhauls. So we just gotta kind of pray that that difficulty works out. Otherwise, it's going to be a major pain to fix. Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. Nice. Good. Let's keep this going a little bit. So I feel like this could honestly come down to here. And to slow the speed of these rails down, we're going to move into triplet subdivision so that they're less quick. Let's try this. We're actually going to do this. Get rid of all this nonsense. Whoops. Guess that's not a thing that we can do. Guess we'll have to delete this like this and go back 2/3. Get rid of this. Okay. So am I mapping the drums or the melody here? I don't actually remember. Okay. Let's see. That's not gonna be right. Okay, cool. So we can just copy paste this. Nice. Okay, that's a little more manageable, at least. Okay. Um... Is this too difficult for hard, this motion? Maybe it would be best if I just, I did it here instead. Slightly follows the music slightly less, but it's easier to manage. Then I can just do this. Okay.
I should play more hard maps lol.
I should as well. I don't know like anything about hard.
Same. Except that I need to put on 2x to read them.
That's fair. Okay.
Hard maps seem so slow, and yes, put them at 2x.
It's probably best if I do this, actually. Okay. Now we go like this.
I will say this game is better to play on lower difficulties than Beat Saber. Easier Beat Saber gets boring.
True. Okay.
Yet it helps that you can just bop to the music on easier difficulties, since you also aren't punished for intersecting the notes/rails with the other hand. If you like the song in this game, a lower level is still fun. In BS it's like bops around hits wrong block with wrong saber on accident rip.
True.
Ha 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 yup. Also rails just work no matter difficulty. Almost viscerally fun.
True. I remember when I first joined Synth. Rails were criminally underused.
I feel like most host lower difficulties don't use Rails.
I'm trying to change that.
Rails were like the cool thing for me when I started playing. Because it was the thing that make it most obviously different from BS.
Rails were kind of what drew me to the game as well.
The Rails for felt so strange to me, but now I really love them.
Okay, so I want to do this. That's not it. There we go. Which means I'm probably going to need to do this. There we go. Okay, so I can keep this blue rail, not this one. This needs to be a right-hand thing, I think. Then we could probably just do something more simple here. Like, something like that. Okay. Let's try that. Then we're gonna nerf this just a little bit. Okay, cool. So we're almost done with hard. It's 9:30. Okay, sweet. Oh god. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay. Let's nerf this just a little bit. That's better. Okay. Actually, let's do that. Okay. Okay, can I get away with doing something like this in hard? Okay. Which means I could get away with doing this, which is what I care about. Where is it? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's bump that over there. It's not quite what I want. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Where is the one? There it is. Okay, cool. I think I'm almost done. Okay, cool, and then we just get a copy paste. Where's the part? Where's the part? I gotta stop moving the freaking whole desk when I scroll. Jeez, what's wrong with me?
Need nap.
You need a nap or I need a nap?
Yes. I had to do some googling just to understand Mimi's comment. Sorry that happened, Emmy.
Maybe.
Oh haha, it's okay. Yeah, I've been trying to think of what to say about it.
Okay. So I actually need to fix this error in the other beat maps as well. I was thinking about down mapping as you notice problems. And then is there the same problem in
I
master?
don't know what he gains by it. Maybe not meant maliciously.
Not to talk bad about somebody else, but Mimi just kind of seems to say whatever comes to mind without necessarily thinking about what other people will think about it. Okay, where was I? Okay. Nice.
Sounds like I missed something.
Not really. Just a person being a person.
Disappeared for a while.
Disappeared for a while.
Fixing stuff.
Nice. What are you fixing? Okay.
My Mobo's front panel connector, that lets me use the front two USB ports, had some bent pins, and I finally decided to try and fix it.
Nice.
It was successful.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Whoa. Good job. So now I have 2 more USB ports.
It's pretty nice. What I wouldn't give for 2 more USB 3 ports on my computer. I've got 4? I've got 4 USB 3s and then like... No, I've got 5 USB 3s and then 2 more USBs. And like, I'm using all of them. Because I've got 2 USBs for my keyboard. Because it's a super fancy keyboard and it needs 2, I guess. I mean, I could unplug one of them, but then it wouldn't have lights. And like, who wants that, right? So it's RGB. I want it to be RGB because then it's pretty. I've got one for my mouse, got one for my webcam, got one for my microphone, got one for my Wi-Fi adapter, got one for... Yeah, that's the webcam one. What else do I got?
One is probably a USB pass-through.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 USB 3s on my...
Mine has one.
I've got 2 USB 3s on my monitor. So one of my USB 3s plugs into my monitor, and then 2 USB 3s come out of my monitor. So I've got like... How many ports is that? That's 8? And so let's see. Mouse, keyboard, webcam, microphone. So that's 5. Then I've got my headset, which is 6. Then I've got my Wi-Fi adapter, which is 7. And then I've got something else. I'll freaking remember what it was. Maybe I only have 7. And then I replaced my headset plug-in with my GameCube controller whenever I play Wind Waker. So, yeah, I've got a lot of freaking things plugged into my computer, which is a bit of a problem sometimes. Because I'm like, ooh, what if I get new computer thing? And then I'm like, wait, I can't do that. Okay.
I believe I'm currently using 8 USB ports. Sometimes 9.
Dang. Quite a few. I already explained how many I'm currently using. I'm actually probably going to upgrade my computer soon-ish. I'm gonna be spending this much time mapping, then I gotta have a very good computer. I want to upgrade my, because the thing is my CPU is the thing that bottlenecks right now, right? Because my graphics card is crazy, but my CPU is only an i5. So I'm gonna upgrade my motherboard and my processor to an i7 8-core, and then just a motherboard that'll support that. And then I'm gonna get 2 more 8 GB RAM sticks, so I'll be at 32 gigabytes. And then my computer will be spicy. And after that, I need to get a freaking better headset. I don't know whether I will get an index or if I'll wait for something different. Because, like, the Deca Gear is going to come out soon, and honestly, that headset looks pretty good. And it's going to be cheaper than the index. So I might have to spring for that instead.
New Intel CPUs are coming out pretty soon. IIRC.
I don't really feel like I have much of a need for, like, a brand new CPU. We'll see, we'll see.
Or you could switch to AMD.
Maybe.
Ryzen is spicy.
Ryzen is kind of spicy. The problem with the waiting for a new Intel CPU is it's not necessarily going to be compatible with the RAM in the graphics card, right? It probably will be compatible with the graphics card, but I'm not sure it'll be compatible with the RAM. And then I would have to replace all of my RAM. And yeah, so...
Is RAM CPU specific?
Yes, sort of.
Never heard of that being a thing.
It's sort of CPU specific.
I don't think it is.
There are some things that are... Some types of RAM... It's not... Okay, so... CPU is like... A motherboard and CPUs have to have like the same port, right? You can't plug in any motherboard to any CPU. You can plug more RAM into more types of into more types of motherboards, but not all types of motherboards. So RAM isn't CPU specific. RAM is motherboard specific.
But you'd be upgrading anyways for new Intel.
Yeah, but then I'd have to replace all my RAM, because my RAM probably wouldn't be supported by a completely new motherboard. CPU. And if I wanted a completely new Intel CPU, I'd probably need a latest gen motherboard. Because currently I'm a couple generations back on motherboards, and I'm only one generation back on CPU. But if I upgrade my CPU, I already have to get... I have to get a new motherboard, but not new RAM. If I were to upgrade to the very new Intel CPUs, like the newest generation that's going to come out soon, then I would have to replace CPU, motherboard, and RAM instead of just CPU and motherboard. So it depends on what Intel's new CPUs offer, because if they don't offer that much more than the current generation, then there's no point in me getting the new expensive generation just to have to replace other stuff as well, right? That's the thought process.
Older generation prices might go down when new ones release.
Yep. So we'll see.
That's my current hope.
I'm actually gonna do this instead. There's.
I'm ready for a new one. Mostly for editing, not gaming. So need heavy CPU, not graphics.
That's fair. That was some weird shenanigans. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. If I want to do more heavy CPU stuff, I really should upgrade my CPU. Somehow I messed that up really bad. Okay. Okay. I keep accidentally doing that.
So what inspired the new need to down map?
People are paying me to do it. The late Burning Sands I down mapped for the competition, for the sake of, oh, it's a competition map. A lot of people are probably gonna play it down map, you know, so more people can play it. Trampoline was a commission, so they paid for down maps, and this one's a commission, so they're also paying for down maps. So, money, basically.
Yeah, I like that the community maps you've made have down maps. Cause you down map Mono too.
True. I forgot about that, to be honest. I also down mapped my Halloween map.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We got expert ins and hard done. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 2 difficulties in one day. We'll take it. I am probably going to wrap up the stream for now. Got almost half of normal done today, which means that I should be able to easily finish normal and hard tomorrow. And then I'll get started on my next set of maps. And also sight read stuff, because I need to be doing that. Yeah. Let's call it. Let's call it quits, I think. I am getting tired, and I need to use the bathroom. Which is also an excuse. Pretty good excuse to stop streaming. Because I can't stream while doing that. That would get me banned. Boom. Hey, look, I'm big now. You see that autofocus? Zooming in and out. Why is it still doing that? I freaking turned that off.
LMK if you want to do Terraria BTW.
I'm dead. For a little bit. I can do that. What the heck is with my freaking camera? Hey, yo, hold up. Let me freaking get this big camera properties. Configure video. Turned off white balancing. Camera control, focus.
The constant shifting focus.
There we go. Wait, now it's out of focus. Focus. Come on. Wait. Nope. Too. Where is it? Okay, so that's blurry. That's blurry. So I need to be at about 200? Looks like the sweet spot is about like 182. Oh, you can't type it in. Okay, for some reason you can select it, but you can't type it in. Yeah, that seems to be about. Jeez, that sweet spot is tiny. Let's try 184. So let's scoot the chair forwards. So how's that? Is that in focus? I feel like that's more in focus. At least it's not going to be constantly shifting back and forth now. You get my out of focus pictures in the background and stuff. Oh, I should put one of these guys closer. I don't know where to put him closer though. Because I'm just wearing pajamas under the hoodie. Frick. I doxed myself. because I got these boys. I wanted to like put him somewhere where he's visible, but there isn't really a good place to do that. So I could just like
Yes.
hang him like right
Off.
here, like somehow. But I.
If you sorry phone died, I'm back.
What's up? Hi, back. I'm dead. Okay. Freaking. I need to copy these camera settings to the other one. So. Camera stuff. Camera. Are these settings constant? Yes, they are. Cool. So I don't need to adjust them for every scene. I adjust them once and they freaking work. Good. Good. That means I don't have to deal with this nonsense. Heck yeah. Freaking got him. Anyways,
Nice.
time to end the stream.